Hi, my name is Joey and this is Mona, and we're the homeowners. The house before the renovation, it needed a lot of work. It was dark, it was cramped, and dated, to be honest. So what we were really looking for is a means to be able to open it up and to get natural light into the house. So when we were making the decision to select our contractor, we had a number of discussions, admittedly with some other contractors as well. What the main deciding factor was to go with the Bradburn group is after meeting Jay, we really felt as though we were able to connect with him. He was honest, he was straightforward, and there was just a sense that we would be able to work together on this project and figure things out. And he delivered on all fronts. We had worked with a design group to come up with the design that we wanted for the house, and quite a bit of work had gone into that. At the same time, we also wanted to make sure that we got feedback from our contractor, from the Bradburn group. And so what we did is we sat down with him, we presented the design, what we were trying to do. He right away was able to identify some constructability issues we might come up with, as well as admittedly some value engineering opportunities to be able to reduce the overall cost. As we started to go through the process with him, we were then able to define the scope based on the design, and then set a date that was very flexible to be able to have him and his team come on site and to be able to start the construction work from there. We immediately felt comfortable with every single person that was part of the construction team, and every one of them had the same sense of values that was represented through Jay in our dealings with the Bradburn group. They were honest, they were straightforward, they dealt with everything in a very efficient manner, and we felt comfortable right from the get-go, and they worked extremely hard, pushed through some challenging aspects of the project. We ended up with a product that we really liked. What we were surprised with was that at the end of every day, how clean the site was. We had moved out by that time, so it wasn't somewhere where we were living. But what was important to us was that it felt like a very safe site, a very clean site, and we always were able to recognize kind of where the issues were going to be, and we would be brought on site to talk through the issues and to be able to point out where certain challenges or where certain kind of constraints were going to be that we were going to have to work around. And overall, it was done extremely well. The thing that impressed us the most with the team was really the way that they interacted with us. And what it was always done in a respectful manner. Neither one of us have a strong construction background or admittedly understand all the different aspects of how this is all put together and some of the complexities there. But it was really the manner that they dealt with us and how we were able to resolve issues in a very transparent and honest manner. When something needed to be done, it was communicated up the line and then communicated to us in a manner that we would understand, and that we were able to then be able to move the project forward and to be able to understand the impact that it was going to have on either the price of the project or the schedule of the project or anything else. It all worked well together. My favorite room of the house that was renovated is our kitchen. And we had previously a little galley kitchen that was very difficult to maneuver around and impossible to entertain guests on. So what we were really looking to be able to do is to be able to open up the ground floor so that there was a proper flow between the kitchen and the dining area and the living room, as well as the office space. And that was achieved. So we're extremely happy with where the kitchen ended up, and now it's become a space where as our small family, we spend all of our time in the kitchen, and it's become our favorite space in the house. So in terms of recommending the Bradburn group, we would have no hesitancy at all to recommend them to our friends, family, or acquaintances. We really felt as though that the way they dealt with us was going to be the same way that they were going to deal with anyone else. It's the values that they represent as a company. We just felt as though it was done in such a straightforward and honest manner. We would absolutely recommend the Bradburn group to anyone looking at either a small or even more particularly a larger renovation project.